Hey everybody, welcome to Neil Talks. My name's Neil, and it's time to talk season 3 of The Leftovers. Wow, what a crazy finale to the second season. Everything's gonna change, and I have no idea in what way it's gonna change. The, the ability to predict what will happen on this show, what will happen in Jardin, with these explosive season finales, it's a fool's errand. So all I can really anticipate is everything is going to be different, but in what way, who knows. All of our characters are now in Texas, minus Kevin Sr., who, as far as we know, is it's still in Australia. But Meg and Lori and Tommy have all made their way to Jardin. They're now that the gates to Jardin are open to the world, to the masses, to the GR, they're all crashing at Kevin and Nora's place, at least for the moment. Now, I don't know whether season 3 is going to pick up right where we left off from season 2, or whether there's going to be a bit of a time cut to give us time to show what's happened to Jardin because of this GR-led, I don't know, invasion is that the right word? Kind of. But yeah, is there a new normal? What is the new normal, and what's it all about? There's some interesting parallels between the season 1 story of Leftovers and the season 2 story of Leftovers, at least the way they finished. Season 1 was all about this supposedly idyllic suburban town that was in some ways infected by the GR, and the season finale led to the purging of the GR from this town, where they burned down the GR cul-de-sac. It felt like the GR scattered to the wind from Mapleton. Season 2 was about this supposedly idyllic Texas town, even more idyllic because of the miracle of Jardin. We are the 9,261, and we are blessed, we are saved. And it may have been the only town of that size in America that didn't have a GR presence, except it did, and it was orchestrated by Meg. They were based out of town. They had infiltrated the camp just outside the town boundaries. I still want to know more about whether Evie and Meg stayed in touch since they met a year or so prior. But Evie and her friends joined the GR. They staged their disappearance. Meg used them to trigger the crisis on the bridge that led to this overwhelming of the Park Service and the invasion of Jardin. And now Jardin is Burning Man, basically. And what's that going to do to the town? I have no idea. Everything just blew up at the end of season 2. And instead of the GR being purged from this idyllic town, now the GR has injected itself into this idyllic town. And so I wonder what season 3 is all going to be about. Is it going to be finding some balance with the GR and the community at large? Or is it going to come to a head where one will lose entirely? I have no idea. I really don't. All I know is we're going to get a season of amazing writing, fabulous performances, and mind-blowing twists that you just can't expect. Beyond that, it's a fool's errand to even guess what. I can't even imagine what the first episode's going to be about. Would it surprise me if we pick up the minute we left off? No. Would it surprise me if we come back a year later? Would it surprise me if suddenly we're in California? Like, nothing's off the table. Anyhow, let's check it out, guys. This is episode 1 from season 3. Oh, and before we start, because this is episode 1 of a new season, you can check out my full-length reaction to this video over on my Patreon. Check it out at patreon.com/NeilTalks. If you've never checked out a full-length reaction before, you will need your own copy, but you can watch the entire episode along with me. Maybe now's the time to see if that's your jam. Alright, let's jump into it. This is episode 1 And it's called the Book of Kevin. Now what do we have here? The Amish?
But no one knows the date now when the end will be, not even the angels. No, nor even God's Son. Only the Father knows. 2 men will be working together in the fields, and one will be taken, the other left. So be prepared, for you don't know what day your Lord is coming.
Okay, this isn't exactly Amish, but it's... Is this a rapture church? Yeah, they're ready to be raptured. It didn't happen. Yeah. What the joy gone. A new date? It's not gonna happen. They're gonna be the only ones on the roof before long.
The Father spoke, the demons died, the Son has come.
Yep, the congregation's leaving. Oh. Oh. These non sequitur season openings are just bonkers. How does this relate? Is this Jardin, Texas? Where are we? No one else. Well, this feels a bit rapture-y. And no. Oh, she's not coming. Oh, yeah, she is coming down. Huh? What are the bodies? Now we're with the GR. Cool transition.
You can talk. It's okay.
She doesn't want to.
You're much better at this than me. Maybe you should be in charge.
Okay.
You like Siegfried and Roy?
Who's outside?
It's just a matter of time before one of those fuckers bites your face off.
Oh, crap. We're picking right up. The next morning. Drones? Oh my god. 3 years, just like... They took it back by force.
Chief. Yeah, go ahead.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Up there. All are welcome, Dickie.
He's police again. And he's on horseback? What? So Meg and Evie are dead.
Officer, do we need to get wristbands?
No, ma'am, not anymore.
No more wristbands. So, is it still a national park? Or is... Whoa. So much for the visitor center. Oh, so it's still open to the world. Wow. Oh my god! It is Burning Man.
I don't care who it is, all right? There's a height ordinance. Nothing above 15 feet. You gotta take it down.
Dude on the pillars are 15 feet,
Oh,
man.
hang on. The guy on the pillar is
Oh.
grandfathered in.
Okay, Mr. Gary Busey's coming back from heaven on the 14th. How's he gonna know where to land?
That's Gary Busey.
I'm gonna let you keep Gary up there. But you guys have to be my deputies.
Tommy's a cop too?
That's smart.
Huh. See what happens when you make people feel important? We got dinner tonight, 6 o'clock sharp, don't forget. You guys do remember it's my birthday today, right?
Get to the bridge.
Chief.
Oh man, this is so bizarre. 14 days to go.
King of Babylon had a dream, and and that dream's terrifying.
So we're now 7 years after.
Great tree stretching all the way to the heavens.
Matt's got his own
That
church.
provides all things to all people. Because once you are down, you will lose your mind. You will go mad, my king. Forever? Asked the king. No, says Daniel. Just for 7 years.
And this is 7 years after. We're 14 days away from...
What will happen on October 14th, just a couple of weeks from now? Probably nothing. But if something were to happen, it would happen here, in Jardin, Texas, in Miracle. The same feeling I got when my wife awoke from a 3-year coma the day I brought her here, Mary.
Mary's still alive and kicking.
Noah's a little shy like his dad. My friends, I've got that feeling again. So if something does happen on October 14th, you've all come to the right place. Tomorrow morning, we'll be at the spring on the east edge of town, which the good Lord has seen fit to replenish with water.
The spring is back. All right. Wow.
I know we're over capacity. It's just so many people want to come.
Yeah, well then look, maybe you should stop advertising. No one loves handing out flyers more than you do.
I swear I didn't do this.
You said nothing's gonna happen on the 14th unless everything happens on the 14th. I can't afford to have this place explode again, all right? Just tone it down.
I'll tone it down.
Seeing both of these guys with the beards, it's fun.
Did he see it?
What was on the computer?
We are looking now at an influx of anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 pilgrims between then and now.
Jeez.
Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, great. So,
Oh, hand injuries.
if a suspect says departure, you get me. Cool?
Walk it out, Agent Thurston.
Are they... I hope they're still together. How is this new compound family...
Ohio.
I'm gonna miss this cast.
You never asked to sign it.
Okay, good.
Bye.
Bye.
What are Lori and Jill up to, though?
Guy just came in and says he needs to talk to you. Knows you from New York. Says you got
The
some
hunter?
hunting buddies.
Oh, the hunter? He's back? What? The frickin' dog hunter? What the hell?
Christ, it's good to see you. See you too.
This is weird.
I tried to keep you out of this, but
Oh,
I
shit.
gotta regretfully inform you that our prey has adapted.
What is he talking about? What does he have in there that's dead dog related? What? It's a sandwich. What is he going on about?
Canine DNA.
What?
Now, I know what you're thinking. All right? Why take on human form? What do they want?
This guy just wants to start hunting people because he thinks they're
That, my
dogs.
friend, is how the world ends. 2 weeks from now, that's how they get their finger on the button.
Paw.
Sorry?
They get their paw on the button.
Hell, they get their paw on the button.
You don't believe me.
It's all in your head, man.
That was all.
It's not real.
Oh, that cut.
I'm gonna come by, and we're gonna talk.
He's testing. He's got a frickin' dog whistle. Seeing if Kevin's a dog. Oh, poor guy. I don't know what to think about Dean.
I'll see you, Dean.
Oh, poor guy. But he's bonkers. Oh, we're doing handprints again? Is John doing them now? What? Is he reading people's hands? Seriously? What?
So, what do you want to know? Pat Benatar.
Oh, that pressed a button.
About that? Why did he do it on my birthday?
I'm sorry to interrupt.
grab something upstairs. No problem. I'll see you later, Kevin.
Kevin's living upstairs in John's place. Lori's working. Oh, they're freaking scamming!
He was sad. He was always sad. Didn't want anyone to know, especially his kids. He hid it from Anne Marie and Billy and you. But the truth is, he was so broken.
They're Cyrano de Bergeracing this.
He didn't know it was your birthday when he took his life. He escaped.
Wow!
Dogs are taking on human form, and they are infiltrating the highest levels of our government.
Did you tell him he was crazy?
Maybe. You told me I was delusional when I told you I was talking to Patty.
And then you went and drank poison.
I'm better now.
Patty's gone, I guess.
Hey, man. How you doing?
What?
$80.
You just
shredding it?
She's good, isn't she? She's the best.
Oh, what? Really?
Let's party.
So, Erica's gone, I guess, after Evie died. Wow.
Happy birthday.
So the day before the rapture was Grandpa's surprise party. And now it's Tommy's 2 weeks before the 7-year anniversary.
Come on, make a wish.
Surprise.
Ask for a bigger family since everybody seems to be marrying each other. I always wanted a little brother, by the way, dude. Or I could give it away.
Anyone want a wish?
Anyone need anything?
It's your wish, honey.
Where's Jill?
I got it. I got it.
What's Jill up to?
This the house where all the fucked up people live?
Wishes do come true.
Where's she been?
What they didn't tell us was not to eat the cow brains. Apparently hallucinated multiple conversations with a burning bush.
What did it say?
Well, my Spanish wasn't so great. Something along the lines of, please put me out.
I want to have a beer with these guys.
Let me see.
Everything's so happy. It's going to go to hell so fast, isn't it?
On my 25th birthday, I was driving through an intersection, and bam, airbags have gone off. The woman who hit me, she's shaking, but she's okay. And I go over to her car. It's a little 2-year-old boy in a car seat, just calm as can be.
Must have liked the uniform.
Wait, that was Lori?
Yeah. A year later, I married her, adopted.
Oh, no way.
Later.
Oh.
Divine intervention.
Wow. Uh-oh. What got weird? Why does that rub Matt the wrong way?
What?
Yeah. I'm with Kevin.
Being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, right place, right time. Sure you want to drive back to campus? You can stay here with us tonight.
If I stay with you guys, it'll just hurt Mom's feelings. So this is the last time we're ever gonna see each other, huh?
What do you mean?
Just the world is ending.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever talk about Lily?
No.
What? What happened to Lily?
To try and get her to?
What did happen to
What do
Lily?
I know?
What happened to Lily? Oh. I love how everything's not spelled out for us and we just have to wait. But the waiting's agony. Erica left, I'm assuming, after Evie got blown up by the missile strike. Meg's dead in the same missile strike, I'm assuming. What happened to Lily? Because Nora got Lily back off the bridge at the end of the last episode. And then Tommy saved them.
We met at the Christmas dance and you told me you cheated on your wife.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta work on her story.
Yeah.
What happened to her wrist? There's a story there, too, obviously.
When do you get your cast off?
2 weeks?
Day after tomorrow.
Oh, okay. 2 days.
I was watching you from the porch with Noah.
So Matt and Mary's kid is Noah. Okay. Is there a flood coming? We had so much water metaphor last season. Is that going to continue? Everything seems pretty good right now. I'm worried. Oh, what's Kevin dealing with in his messed up mind? Can he just sleep? Does he still sleepwalk? Is Patty still around? Oh shit.
Good morning.
Is it just the morning? Oh. Okay. What's up with all... Everything's just good. Feeling groovy. So people are just renting out the front yards to campers. I'm so ridiculously nervous right now. Everything's too nice and easy and happy, and all things considered, pretty darn good. Jill's going to school. Tommy's a cop. Kevin and Nora are still together. Lori and John, of all things. What? What? Is he about to kill himself? Oh dear God, what? What? My God! Also, how the hell did they film this? There must be a breathing rig on his back, but my God, this is petrifying to watch. Or is this just how he gets off, but this is how he keeps sane? By nearly killing himself. Holy shit. Is that a daily thing?
The church was doing baptisms and these kids poisoned the water. You should
What?
probably get down here.
Poisoned the water?
On my way.
Oh, gross. Who are these guys? What does it say on their shirts?
3 years ago, October 15th, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Cult assassinated 93 unarmed members of the guilty remnant. They were targeted by a military drone and vaporized.
Megan Abbott.
Oh, okay.
Evangeline Murphy.
Remember them.
It's Evie on their shirts. Oh dear. Oh no. Of course it was an ATFEC drone. Holy crap.
I see the sun.
It's not that different from our pilot episode. It's fine. What is in the barrels, though? Are they just traffic barrels?
Water's fine. Stupid prank. Trust me.
Are we gonna baptize him right now?
Accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? What?
No, I don't.
Yes.
Buried in the likeness of his death and raised in the likeness of his resurrection.
And we're stopping him from breathing again. Yeah, oh my God, how many times is Kevin getting baptized on this show? Reborn in water. The reservoir at the start of season 2. The bathtub twice. Now.
That didn't count.
They were telling the truth about what happened.
So what's the story if that's
The morning
not
of October 15th, 3 years ago, there was an unexpected gas leak at the visitor center.
Oh.
We pray for the families of those that were lost.
That's the official story.
And that's the story, Tommy.
Yeah.
How'd you know the water wasn't poison?
I didn't.
I just knew.
That's bullshit, too.
Whoa! What the? Oh my God! What? Dean? What the fuck, Dean? Dean thinks he's a dog?
Fuck!
Jesus, Dean!
Tommy! Tommy!
Did Tommy get hit? What the fuck?
You changed, you son of a bitch.
Tommy got him. Holy shit! Wow, we are kicking this season off with a bang. Holy shit. American spirits.
You get to talk to someone.
No,
You
therapy.
gotta talk to a shrink.
Yeah. You just killed a man.
Just doing my job, I'm fine.
No.
I was just doing my job when I killed someone. Still fucked me up. You gotta talk. Talking helps.
You killed someone?
Yeah.
I did and I didn't. I did it in my mind, but it was real to
Armed
me.
security with her, and I killed them too.
It's so real to him. And Tommy's like, "What the fuck, Dad?" Oh, the dog. The dog grabbed the sandwich. Dog grabbed the sandwich. What the hell? Have dogs infiltrated the highest levels of government?
What's going on?
Can I tell him? Mary's leaving. She and Noah are going back to Mapleton.
Oh.
For how long?
For good.
He loves you.
Yeah, but...
Did you know that Matt won't let me cross the city limits?
But his heart's in the right place.
He's writing a book about you.
About Kevin?
He would.
The book of Kevin.
He
That's
thinks
what
the New
Mike...
Testament's getting old. I've only read some of it, but you figure fairly prominently, Kevin.
A biblical book.
Do you know about this?
No, I did not.
The book of Kevin.
I got pretty excited when he rose from the dead.
Oh, dear.
Chief, he knows.
What do I know?
Michael.
He knows, man.
Am I in it?
Yes?
Is it about my life?
Yes.
Because every little story you're making up is bullshit.
I'm not making anything up. It's all true. It all happened. It's still happening.
This Matt and your son are writing a gospel about me.
Oh.
This is bonkers.
I shot you in the chest, and you got up, walked back into town.
You tried to drown yourself, and an earthquake saved your life.
You drank poison. I buried you and you went to the other place. And came back.
It's true. All of it's true.
I can die.
Of course you can. Just not here.
Jardin's not done with you yet. It happened again today. He was about to get shot by the hunter.
Well, I'm not fucking Jesus.
I'm not saying you are, but the beard looks good on you.
Go get the book. Fuck you say that. Michael. No. He's not ready. He'll destroy it.
We can't just be going through all of this for nothing, man.
They're all bearded.
You're going through this.
That was a
because your
choice.
daughter died.
We don't know that.
Oh, he's holding out hope that she rap.
I'm supposed to believe she's gone just because they say her dental
That
records
she
match.
departed?
Yes. No. Maybe she did it again.
Oh, John's delusional. We saw that missile coming in in the reflection of her eyes.
I am trusting you with this, and I know you'll do the right thing.
He's gonna burn it, or he should. He wants to.
It's pretty much up to date.
You're insane.
What? Yeah, okay. I thought people were frozen behind him for a moment. It won't burn? So Michael was transcribing it. That's what was happening on the laptop. Because I remember seeing that leather-bound binder on... 13. On the bird flying through it. Animal symbology yet again. We're doing doves this year. Where are we now? Great transition, but where are we? We had pigeons in the flashback in 1844 too. With messengers. They're not passenger pigeons. What are they? They're carrier pigeons. Is that what you call them if they carry the messages? I guess so, right? What are the odds that's the redhead woman from 1844? They aren't showing their face, and they were keeping pigeons back. What is going on? Where are we? Is this just the next town over? St. Mary Maclops Anglican Church.
Don't usually get so many so close together.
Are we in
In the
Australia?
air. A little extra for your trouble.
Why are we not showing their face?
Sarah, does the name Kevin mean anything to you?
Yeah, it's her.
No.
What on earth? What? Whoa, wait. Is that... I'm so confused. Is that... Was that Nora? It sounded like Nora, and there's some Nora in her face, but... So we won't really know what that opening sequence from 1844 directly relates to probably until the season finale, because that was the way season 2 worked. We got the flashback with, 50,000 years ago, this cave woman and her newborn and being poisoned at the spring and the well of the orphan and all of that. That didn't all become relatively clear until the very end, until at least International Assassin. So maybe we're gonna have to wait a while before that Rapture Church sequence from 1844 is. But the redhead, the mother in that sequence, was that the woman we just saw at the end, or was the woman we just saw at the end? It's Nora. I think it was Nora. But that makes, but what does that do to our, then that must take place well into the future. Just to grow the hair that long, if nothing else. But it's also gray, she's aged. Or am I completely off? Am I seeing Nora? I have face blindness. I admit it freely. I see people and I can't place where they're from at all. I recognize them as somebody I've seen before, but where I've seen them, God knows. Yeah, I just can't process that well. So maybe I'm misreading all of that. Maybe that's an obvious reveal for most people. But where was that? The nun at the church she had an Australian accent, and Australia has certainly played an interesting role in the background of the show throughout. So it would be weird. It would almost be weird if that disappeared. But she's called Sarah. It's years later, and the name Kevin means nothing to her. Okay, that's something. But what that means, I don't know. Then we pick up modern day. The next morning, Evie wakes up. Meg's having a smoke. Somebody drills a hole and inserts a little fiber optic camera. And a minute later, a guided missile blows up the visitor center and almost 100 GR sleeping inside it, including, presumably, Evie and Meg, and Evie's friends. But John thinks maybe John thinks Evie might still be alive. John and Erica have apparently split. Well, they have split. Erica has apparently left. She was going to leave anyway, so now she's leaving for good. She's left. John and Lori are together, of all things. And Kevin's cool with it. And Nora's cool with Lori being next door. And John and Lori are basically helping people, but also charging them for it, but also shredding the money. You almost have to take their money, otherwise they don't attach any importance to it. And what Lori's telling them may or may not You know, she's Facebook researching them and then being a psychologist and just giving them what they need to hear, I guess. So is it benevolent? I suppose it is, but it also feels very much like a scam. It's a benevolent scam? But yeah, they seem happy together. Jill's off at school, being a weirdo college kid, which is what all college kids have the right to be. Tommy is back and normal and following in his father's footsteps, you know, taking over the family. He's a cop. And Kevin is chief of police. It seems natural, but he also commits near suicide on a apparently regular basis, suffocating himself. To apparently keep saying it didn't look like he was traumatized in the morning. He was totally fine immediately after. It just feels like that's part of his routine, getting himself right to the cusp of death. That scene is so frightening, like so in your face, and like the meetings they must have had. This is where my mind goes, is like, how are we going to shoot that and sell it for being real without actually endangering our actor's life? The props department would have had to come up with some kind of rig that could control air going in and out of that sealed bag, presumably down the back of his neck. But the testing that would have had to been done, and the number of people that would have had to sign off on that, and the like. Because I don't know how you fake that. It wasn't CG. I mean, that was a real bag, a real plastic bag on the real actor's head. And I mean, it sounds like low stakes, but it isn't. I mean, like that there would have been some serious. There's ways to fake all these other things. You know, you can fake getting shot. You can fake a hanging with a harness, and you know, you can fake car crashes and all the rest of it. How do you fake a plastic bag on a man's head? And he's like duct taping it around his own neck. You know, they're not just cutting to that. It's not a pre-rigged, like. He's assembling it on camera, and it's in a single take, and it's, yeah, man, that's the scene that's going to stick with me in this episode full of bonkers scenes. And I'm skirting around the central plot of this episode, which is like so many revelations. I haven't even gotten to the fact that apparently something happened to Lily. What happened to Lily, I don't know. Was Lily okay? I'm trying to remember the final little scene of season 2 when Kevin came home, you know, bullet wound in his chest, and everybody was there. I'm trying to remember whether I saw Lily. Can't be sure. We know Lily was taken by that random woman in the trailer park, left on the middle of the bridge. Nora got to Lily, and then Tommy was there to help them. Maybe I assume we'll find out what happened to Lily, but poor Nora. But Nora's back working for the Department of Sudden Departures. Jardin is being run open to the world. If it's a national park, it's being run very differently than it was 3 years ago. Feels like anyone's allowed to enter. You don't need wristbands. You don't have to leave at the end of the night. People are camping on residents' lawns. They're expecting an influx of 5,000 to 10,000 pilgrims in 13 days now, because the 7-year anniversary of the sudden departure is coming up. And 7 is another one of those numbers that appears over and over again, not just in the Bible, but everywhere. 7. Is something going to happen? As Matt says, probably not, but if it's going to happen anywhere, it's going to happen here. Because Jardin is special. Kevin Garvey can't die in Jardin. That's what Matt and Michael and John all believe. Matthew, Michael, and John, they're all biblical names. Kevin is not. And everyone's growing a beard. Except Michael and Tommy. Man. This book. They all believe Kevin's somehow special just because he came back from the dead, and I mean, he's come back from the dead a number of times. You know, and he almost died this episode. Dean, the hunter, tried to kill him, was about to kill him. Tommy saved him. You know, is that the hand of God? Is that the miracle of Jardin? Is that just Tommy being a good cop / son? And then Kevin tells Tommy, "Oh, you know, I've killed someone too. You should talk to somebody. It helps." And then he tells the story of killing Nora and her, you know, her staff and her security detail, and it's like Tommy doesn't know what to think. But to Kevin, that was all 100% real, even though, yeah, it happened in the other place. It happened in the hotel. It happened in his mind palace, whatever you want to call it. It happened not in the, quote, real world. But it was real. It was completely real. So I guess we can say... So we've lost some cast, I guess, is what it boils down to. No more Evie, no more Meg, no more Erica... No more Patty. And Mary's leaving with Noah as well. Back to Mapleton. She can't handle being around Matt in Matt's current... Evangelical is the wrong sense, because it's not about... He's not about bringing in new followers. It's about spreading the message. He's... Maybe it's the same. I'm not well enough versed in my theology, but... Matt is fervent in his belief right now. Everything he's seen in the last 4 years has confirmed that in his mind. And what's he going to do when Mary leaves? You know, and takes his miracle son. His miracle wife taking his miracle son away from him. Is this whole season only going to take place in the next 13 days? Or, you know, is this all leading up to the, quote, end of the world? Or are we going to get their next episode and then deal with the aftermath of either another departure or some other crazy event that no one anticipated, or what? I love what this show does. It just like it doesn't like do a complete reset or a hard reboot or anything. It's just like, we're gonna jump ahead 3 years and throw a whole new set of circumstances at you. We don't really care about the immediate aftermath of the GR invasion. Let's look at a new normal, you know, and now let's blow up this new normal. You know, we've got a town that is functioning, you know, maybe it's full of a lot of crazies and a ton of visitors, but it's functioning, you know, and yeah, you know, there's no John out there now stopping people from peddling miracles. He's peddling miracles himself. You know, he's taken over the handprint reading. This show, I feel like half this episode, all I was doing was muttering, "Oh my God, holy shit, oh my God, oh my God." Is Kevin a Messiah? Is he biblically special? Is he touched by God? Or is it much more mundane than that? Will we ever get an explanation? I don't know. But man, I am ready for a bonkers season. And after that episode, how could you expect anything else but 9 more episodes of pure bonkers? Anyhow, whew. Thank you guys so much for spending a little time with me as I ramble incoherently. Much appreciated. All the time you spend here on Neil Talks, and until next time, everybody, take care, stay healthy. We'll see you soon. Cheers.